Craig Ventresco and I play every day
Saturday,
at
every
8
day
o'clock.
at 5,
Every
at
day at
8,
8
and
o'clock.
in between at.
Does
As
anybody
in,
in our
and our
audience
audience
um
are
like
like
the
the.
time change? Do you guys like changing your clock back and forth? Is there anybody who's in favor of that? I'm thinking we should all just refuse to change our clock. And what if we all refuse to do it? What if everyone just refuses? For my part, I don't care which time we choose, the winter one or the summer one. They're both okay with me. I prefer the summer one, but uh, as long as I don't have to change my clock, I don't mind being on the winter.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
I'm willing to negotiate.
That's very kind of you.
Yeah, I'm obliging. So, should we all just not change our clocks? Anyway, I'm not changing mine. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, then that means the show would be. We'll discuss that later. I have to talk about it with the network, with the suits here at the network. We're gonna call a meeting about that. Anyway, there's a tear in your eye, Nellie mine. On your lips there's a sigh, Nellie mine. You must try not to cry while I bid you goodbye. To the front I must fly, Nellie mine. Put your head way up high, look at me. So the love in your eyes I may see. If it's not yet too late, I will write while you wait. You're my all in all, Nellie mine. Farewell to you, my Nellie. Don't fill your heart with pain. You know I'll always love you if I should never come back again. When shell and shark are streaming, when I fall in the line, it's then I will be dreaming, yes, dreaming of you, sweet Nellie mine. Farewell to you, my Nellie. Don't fill your heart with pain. You know I'll always love you if I should never come back again. One sharp and shallow streaming, when I fall in line, it's then I will be dreaming, yes, dreaming of you, sweet Nellie mine. Far away is your lad, Nellie mine. For the fight he's mad, Nellie mine. He's fighting for thee and the land of the free. What's that? Now I see, Nellie mine. As he falls with a moan, Nellie mine. He does think of his own, Nellie mine. If it's not, he calls to his mate. If it's not yet too late, I will write while you wait, just a line. Farewell to you, my Nellie. Don't fill your heart with pain. You know I'll always love you if I should never come back again. When shark and shell are streaming, when I fall in the line, it's that then I will be dreaming, just dreaming of you, sweet Melly mine. Dreaming of you, sweet Melly mine. Farewell, Melly mine, sung by Silas Leachman. Oh, crazy.
I was Peter Piper.
Peter Piper re-energized in Indiana at 11 p.m. So glad. We are so glad to send energy to Indiana. I hope you want to be re-energized at 11 p.m. I didn't think I was particularly out of tune. Arizona is now on the same time as California. Alright. Oh, does Arizona not do daylight savings time? You know, it's such a bother twice a year, and as far as I know, nobody likes it. When you're out for a lovely evening, forget about your cares and woes and rock it in rhythm. Everybody's singing. Old man Boomer's got you. Stop to drink into you and rock it in rhythm. Everybody do. rocking in rhythm. Everybody do. But a lovely evening. Forget about your cares and woes and rocking in rhythm. Everybody's singing, everybody sing now. When old man Gloom has got you, start to drink it too and rock it in rhythm. Everybody now, everybody do. You can learn it too. It's the hottest game in town. You raise your chin, hold your head up high, start to mess around. And if you're blue and drowsy too, tell you what to do. Rock it in rhythm. Everybody do. Love that, Craig. Go ahead, you sing. You're out for a late evening. Forget about your cares and woes. Rock it in rhythm. Everybody's singing. Old man Gloom has got you. Stop to drink it too. Just rock it in rhythm. Everybody do. Everybody do. You can learn it too. It's the hottest game in town. Raise your chin, hold your head up high, and start to mess around. If you're blue and drowsy too, I'll tell you what to do. Rock it in rhythm. Everybody do. last Harlem rag. I mean, that was a short Harlem rag. It went by in a short time. The tempo was perfect, but it was short. Like I could have played it some more.
6 times.
I like to play everything 6 times. Do you want to do Red River Valley?
Sure.
Let's see. Let's just try something. I wanna. From this valley, say you're going. And this your eyes on sweet smile. Will you take me through all the sunshine that has brightened our days for a while? Come sit by my side if you love me. I'd hasten to be here too. But remember just had a whim to sing it really high, and I just wanted to like try something. Thanks for being on the receiving end of that.
Daisy, have you seen the latest dance that's coming along? Daisy, put your Sunday hat and jacket on. There's gonna be some jollity. Come along and happy beat. Fill your heart.
Let me get that microphone down anyway.
Actually, I'm gonna do this. Headache, no. Do I look that way to you? Tired, no. I'm just a little sad and blue. My one and only has made me cry. If I seem lonely, then here's the reason why. I need lovin', that's what I crave. I need lovin', and I can't behave. I want some sweetie dear to call me her own. I'm mighty tired of waiting here all alone. I need petting into your arms. I need to cuddle and howl. Don't make me hesitate. Take me, baby, 'cause I can't wait. I need some loving right now. Cupido, how you stung me with your dart. Stupid, no, but I nearly broke my heart. Though April showers might be cute, I don't want no flowers, and I don't want fruit. I need lovin', I'll say it again. I need lovin', I'll make it plain. I need attention, and I need quite a lot. And what it takes to pay attention I got. I need lovin', and I don't need perhaps. I'm gonna get it somehow. What's the use of teasing me? Come on, baby, do me. I need some loving right now. I need loving. attention, and I need quite a lot. And what it takes to pay attention, I got. I need loving into your arms, and I'm gonna get it somehow. What's the use of teasing me? Come on, baby, can't you see that I need some loving right now? All right, let's play this. I need some loving right now.
Someone give Craig some loving right now. Oh my god. The YouTube comment. Cradle of Caroline or Ida, I don't know. There's no rest. There's no rest for the weary. I mean the weary, the dreary, weary kind who travel far sight from home, 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 home. There's no rest. Yeah, those who travel, and I mean traveling through sand and gravel. Unless you know where to roam. There's a cradle and carol up on the tree, up on the tree. There's a cradle that I call mine, a carpet of green. You know what I mean. And while I stretch and yawn upon the lawn that heaven kissed, why even in my sleep I seem to weep for what I've missed. There's a blanket of stars that shine, a comfort a guest, to comfort a guest. There's a cradle and Caroline, calling me back to rest. There's no rest for the weary. I mean the weary, the dreary, weary kind who travel far from home, 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 home. There's no rest for those who travel, and I mean travel through sand and gravel. And I don't know where to roam. There's a cradle and Caroline calling to me. There's a cradle that I call mine, a carpet of green. You know what I mean. And while I
you want your soul set free, lift your voice and sing with me. Shout, sister, shout, sister, shout. When the devil grabs your hand, here's one thing that he can't stand. Shout, sister, shout, sister, shout. Now when you're walking down by the river, singing a hallelujah song, up comes the devil beside you. Just keep plodding along. Well, tell old Satan how you feel. Get the devil off your heels and shout, sister, shout, sister, shout. Set free, lift your voice and sing with me. Shout, sister, shout, sister, shout. Cause when the devil grabs your hand, one thing that he can't stand. Shout, sister, shout, sister, shout. Now when you're walking down by the river, singing a hallelujah song, up comes the devil beside you. Just keep plodding along now. Grab the devil and get him off your heels. Just tell him how you feel. Shout, sister, shout, sister, shout. Walking by the river, singing that hallelujah song, up jumps the devil beside you. Just keep plodding along.
nobody in it but love. If you meet someone sweet with landing style, girl of grace, pretty face, you just stop for a while. You can bet you've just met the sweetheart of that queen. Stick your chest out, start showing off, you know what I mean. Got a sugary sweet personality, Lila. Wonderful, nothing less, bundle of happiness, Lila. Who has your picture taken wherever she goes? Who's on the candy boxes of Hyler, Lila? When there's a gang around, whom do they hang around? Lila. Look at them fall by, gentlemen all prefer Lila. I know, you know, she's so, out to the minute there's nobody in it but Lila. I'm like, is there a second verse?
There's a patter chorus.
Once more, she's got a beautiful face, kissable lips, touchable eyes. What's more? Sociable charm. She got a sociable charm. Bought her a farm. Lila's got 'em all rootin'. Is she worth it? You're tootin'. The fellas up, well jealous of Lila. Who is the honey bunch they want to take to lunch? Lila. I know, you know, she's okay. Oh, up to the minute there's nobody in it but Lila. She's got touchable eyes. Pants on fish. Thank you, Daryl. This is pants on fire, but it looks like fish.
Here's one. Here's one. 5 years ago last Sunday night, Pat Clancy took a wife. It was little Bridget Daly who would stick to him for life. He gave a wooden wedding, the event to celebrate, and he sent out invitations to his friends, both old and great. Now each one was supposed to bring a present made of wood. Some of the things they brought were bad and some were very good. It looked as though a lumber yard exploded in the room when Clancy gave a wedding made of wood. For there was all kinds of wood brought into the house that night. Hardwood, softwood, and kindling wood to light. Wooden shavings, enough to build a bed, were brought to Clancy's house when he was 5 years wed. Now the first one to get there was Clancy's cousin Dan, who brought for a present a Japanese fan. Big Tim Maloney, just as neat as a pin, he brought a cradle for to rock the baby in. Murphy brought a sawhorse and Cassidy a tray. O'Brien sent a cord of wood for which he didn't pay. Dylan sent a keg of beer to keep the spirits up. And Patrick Joseph Murphy sent a wooden glass cup. There was wood that came from China, and wood that came from Spain, and wood from Jerusalem across the raging main. Wood that came from Russia, sent by the Tsar, and wood that came from Ireland, enough to fill a car. Wood that came from England, and wood that came from Wales. Wood that came from Scotland, and wood that came from jails. They passed along the whiskey, and they passed around the ale. The glasses wasn't big enough, they used a wooden pail. Everyone was feeling drunk, no one was feeling dry. All were in their glory, and their glory it was high. Someone asked Clancy, would he sing a song? Clancy said he would, but his voice was gone. Big Tim Maloney, then he gave a recitation all about the kinds of wood that grew in every nation. It caused such a racket that I can't keep it mum. O'Brien called Maloney an educated bum. Up jumped Maloney and he hit him such a whack, he raised up a bump in the middle of his back. That was the signal. They all began to fight. The women hollered murder and they said it wasn't right. Up jumped O'Bugger and he threw the frying pan. O'Brien threw the poker and he threw the frying pan. Patrick Joseph Murphy threw the window dove. Maloney sat down on a red hot stove. All kinds of wood was a-flying through the air. Brady hit O'Grady with the rung of a chair. Someone grabbed Sullivan and threw him on the bed. Took him with a clothespin and left him there for dead. The police grabbed 45 and 30 got away. They hauled him up before the judge the very next day. The judge looked them over as before him they stood, and he gave them 60 days in jail. Now they're all sawing wood. A little Irish song for you, since Paddy's Day is coming up.
Would that I could remember song.
Clancy's Wooden Wedding.
Would that I could remember woods like Craig.
There are heaps of knowledge. There are heaps of knowledge down at old Yale College and at Harvard University. But I ain't yet found nowhere around from here to shine and see. No full-fledged college graduate who wrote upon a book and slate could ever near stipulate to me how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would? And how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck only could? Now a woodchuck could make good and wood, but there ain't no reason why he should. Now how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would? I've an intimation that education is something everyone can't sell. For I'm the most that tried to boast a southern joke on old Cornell. The students could not stipulate in any manner complicate. They could never tell how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would? And how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck only could? Now a woodchuck would make good and should, but there ain't no reason why he could. So how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would? And how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck only could? Now a woodchuck could make good and wood, but there ain't no reason why he should. So how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would?
Alright, I guess that's all you have.
I'll sing a final one.
Do you want me to? Because, we could do that. We could do Ida, or we could just sing
Yeah,
tomorrow.
that's a good one.
Alright, here's Ida.
Thank you for listening tonight, you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with more stuff. Here's our, what we call, grand finale.
Yeah.
If any of you are feeling in a tippy mood and feel like tipping the band, thank you so much for that. We really do appreciate your tips. And we'll play this song to remind you not to opt for PayPal purchase protection because it's not necessary. And this is the song they sing in the PayPal offices. Not really. Ida, sweet as apple cider. Hit it, Meredith.
We really thank you for your tips. We really appreciate them. And if you tip us on PayPal, just don't enable purchase protection on PayPal, because purchase protection is insurance that PayPal sells when you're. I mean, it sells when it's called for when you're buying stuff from strangers on the internet.
You may as well buy the Golden Gate Bridge.
Well, it's not that exactly. It's just that its function is.
If you were to buy the Golden Gate Bridge, get purchase protection.
Okay, sure.
But since you're not buying it yet,
Sure, but also we aren't advertised. We don't want to advertise for them.
no, because we're selling a competing bridge that we're building that's
we're
going
selling
to.
insurance.
It's a
we're
better
selling
bridge we
competing
haven't built yet.
insurance.
And we're trying to sell it as an alternate bridge for people who are sick of using the Golden Gate Bridge. But we haven't quite built it yet. We just started, and it's, you know, a
You know-
shoestring budget type of thing.
You could swim across the bay.
Yeah, it'd be quicker to do that than to pay for this bridge we're building.
Alongside the Golden Gate Bridge, and you know what? I know someone who was stuck for 6 hours in a current underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. But he didn't panic, and he swam out of the current when its strength diminished. And he lived to tell the tale.
He's lying.
He really did. Yep. He's lying, but we're not lying about the bridge that we're building. No. But still,
It's
you
big
could.
news in the Bay Area. Itinerant musicians build bridge.
Last time I walked across the Golden Gate Bridge, I was carrying a ukulele, a banjo, a guitar, an amp, a microphone, and some chords. And I kept fantasizing about lobbing my things over the railing into the sea because they were so heavy. And the bridge was so long, I thought that I would never get back to San Francisco. It was too cheap to take the bus. I was like, I can handle it. And it was awful. Alright, so we're launching into the song. In the region where the roses always bloom, breathing out upon the air their sweet perfume, lives a pretty maid I long to call my own. For I know my love for her will never die. When the sun is sinking in the golden west, little robin redbreasts go to build their nests. Then I sneak down to the place I love best. Every evening to the place I sigh. I love sweet as apple cider, sweeter than all I know. Come out in the silver moonlight of love, it'll whisper so soft and low. Seems though I can't do without ya. Listen, oh honey dear, idolize ya. Love you like indeed I do. When the moon comes peeping up beside the hill, everything around me seems so calm and still, save the gentle call of the whippoorwill. Then I long to hold her little hand in mine. Through the trees the wind is sighing softly and low. Send me come and whisper that I love you so. Come and be my own sweetheart, oh do I do. Then my love will seem almost divine. And I, sweet as apple cider, sweeter than all I. No, come out in the silver moonlight of love to whisper, so soft and low. Seems though I can't do without ya. Listen, oh honey, do idolize ya. Love you, indeed I do.
guys. Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much for tuning in.
We love
Love you
you.
very much.
Bye. See you tomorrow.